Ladies and gentlemen, I want a big round of applause for our special guest this morning, Gabriel Iglesias, a.k.a. Fluffy's in the building.
Fluffy!
Oh, my God. You have like the world's greatest guest headphones I've ever put on. I wear a lot of headphones on many, many radio stations, and these are like amazing. There's like, these are, oh, wow.
Yeah, I got something for you, my brother. I got something for you, and it goes like this.
Uh-oh.
Listo!
I just made myself deaf.
Hey,
They're a little loud.
The headphones are too good, huh? This is actually a song that played in the intro of the Fluffy movie yesterday. It's called Por Tu Maldito Amor. You want to go ahead and take over from
This song right here is the day that I found you, I fell in love with you. For all the people listening that don't understand Spanish at this point. That song is so magical, so powerful, and just it'll bring a grown man to tears.
It really will. Really will.
Matter of fact, D was in tears last night when we were at the movie premiere. Your movie's incredible, bro.
Thank you.
I loved it because I've seen your other one as well, and so I felt like with that one I cracked up hysterically the entire time. I don't remember like ever having those moments where I cried or anything like that. And this one, it just felt like so real. Like it was just real life, and people expect your life, especially a comedian's life, to be all fun and games and just like, you know, they see you and you're hilarious, and so they think that your life is always happy and funny, but you have real things happen in your life, and you address them.
Fluffy needs a hug from time to time. Yeah, no. I mean, it's always there's always something going on,
right.
And then I think that the fact that I have problems just like everybody else is what makes me relatable.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite things, and actually Magic and I were talking about it this morning, is your relationship with your son. And I love it. I'm like, it's so unbelievable because I didn't know he was your stepson.
Yeah.
And you call him, he's my son. He's my son the entire time.
I feel like if I call him like stepson, it sounds like I'm going to give him back. You know what I mean? Like, he's a loner. He's a loner.
He's a loner.
Yeah. Any day now, you're going back, Frankie.
Yeah, just go ahead. Keep messing up.
No, that's dope, bro. Tell something to the people that are not even thinking about checking for Fluffy. We know everybody loves you, bro. But just to convince them, you got to get to the movie. This is a real big movement for our people, actually.
Yes, it is. It's the first ever film that's been given to a Mexicano to star in his lead. And, I mean, it's you got to figure there's only been guys like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, the Kings of Comedy, and, of course, Kevin Hart that have been given this opportunity. So, for a brown man to get a chance, it's like, wow.
I know.
I'm just trying to make sure I put my heart and soul into this movie, which is why I told so many personal stories. And I wanted to make sure that if I never get the chance to do it again, at least I did it once and I did it right.
You know, what's funny is when we get people here in the studio, we ask them questions about their lives and we kind of try and get to know them. After I saw the movie yesterday, like, I feel like I know you. Like, I feel like I saw so much of your life that I don't even need to ask you those kinds of questions. You know what I mean? It's like, it was real life up there, guys. You really need to check it out. It's an emotional roller coaster. Of course, you walk away with a really good feeling.
Well,
you laugh a lot, obviously.
I was just going to say that. You talk about how emotional and powerful it is, but let's not forget, it's a comedy, and it's really, really funny.
It is.
Yeah.
I love your stories about India.
Nobody saw that one coming, right? Like, all of a sudden, because I talk about the randomness of my comedy and how people think that just because I'm losing weight that I'm not going to have things to talk about. And that's why I had to throw that out there. Like, this is how random my life is, and I'll still have stories regardless of whatever I look like.
And why do you think that is, though? Like, that's the same thing that people told, like, for example, Seth Rogen. He is also, like, you know, a fluffy comedic actor. And when he started losing weight, people were like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's not going to be funny anymore. Just like Jonah Hill. Same thing with Jonah Hill.
Yes.
They said he's not going to be funny no more, but now he's like the #1 actor out there.
Exactly. Both of those guys have lost a lot of weight. And it's amazing, I think, to be in, like you said, you do it for your health. You know what I mean? You're not doing it because of ego. You're not doing it because you want to look sexy. You want to do it because you want to be around for your audience. You want to be around for your family and for your friends.
Yes.
And I think that that's the same case with Seth Rogen and with anybody who decides that they want to lose weight. You know what I mean? You're doing it for health purposes.
I want to send an apology out because last night at the premiere, you know, when we have movie premieres, we give away 300 passes because 150 show up. Last night we gave away 400 and 400 showed up. There was only room for 200 people, so there was a bunch of people outside waiting.
It looked like a swap meet in that freaking mall. I'm sorry, in the movie theater.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it did. There was a line when I walked in. When I walked in and I got there before you did, there was this huge long line to get in. So I'm like, oh gosh. Okay,
but I got to my seat before you did because you had to go get popcorn.
Yes, I got chicken tenders, popcorn, and crunch. Don't tell Mikey.
Crunch, like the dibs?
The little bunch of crunch, you know?
Oh, those are good. Those are good. Nestle makes those
delicious.
dibs. You like the dibs with the ice cream? The little
those are
cuadritos?
amazing.
Dipping
yes.
dots. Dipping dots.
No, they're called dibs.
Oh,
it's
the
like
dibs.
The little cube.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like a chocolate
I thought
crunch.
you were diabetic. Yes, but from time to time I slip. But yeah, it was crazy. Like there was 200 people out there, and I thought that they didn't let the movie in yet. I'm like, when are they going to let these people in? And they're like, they're in already. These are the leftovers. And I'm like, oh my God. So I did a little meet and greet before that, and then
you
I got
walked the line. Mm-hmm. See, that's a good.
That
dude.
is awesome.
That's
yeah.
another thing I want to say is you're the type of guy that always stays to sign autographs and take pictures.
The thing is that you know what? People wait in line for you.
Yeah.
You know, people showed up and they expected to see you, and they don't get that chance to go in and watch the movie. If they're turned away, then they're going to feel real slighted, and I don't want to do that. I don't want anybody feeling like, oh, I put them in a awkward or a situation they didn't want to be in. Mm-hmm. So if it just takes me a second to take 2 selfies, you know.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
There you go.
I want everybody to go see the movie. It's called The Fluffy Movie. And coming up next, I got a surprise for you. I actually wrote a song for you, bro. That's how big of a fan I am.
Thank you.
All right, that's coming up after this, guys. Don't go nowhere.